Welcome to part 3 of the A8 project. This is actually part 2 of the fuel pump saga, where we'll be putting in the new fuel pump and reinstalling the assembly. If you missed the previous video, please check it out in the link above to see how to get the fuel assembly out. If you are not interested in the mechanical videos of this project, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date with the future non-mechanical videos.
You want to take this gasket off and replace it because you're here anyway, so you might as well do that.
Stop, don't change the gasket. It's so expensive. This here equates to about £190 plus shipping. You're getting the gasket, you're getting a clip, there's 6 altogether gaskets or O-rings, and then this big one here, this big rubber seal across these 3 different sites. ECS is even more, as is Europa parts. This is the cheapest here. You don't want to be doing that if you can help it, so be very careful getting this gasket off.
There we go. See, that looks actually in really good condition. Next thing we need to do is separate these 2 pieces so you can get inside. Easiest way, take this clip off, but you've got to be careful because if you snap that, then you've got to get a whole new unit really.
This is what we're looking at, number 13. That is the fuel pump assembly that we are playing with right now. Get yourselves ready for this. I'm going to scroll down. There it is, 13, fuel pump. This is the pump and sender assembly kit. That is how much it will cost you. A grand just for that. You've got to be very careful with it if you're able to get it, if they have it in stock, plus shipping from the USA. This is the closest I could find to anything apart from a second-hand unit.
Can I even like twist it or anything just to unloop it? Oh, did it. That is now unhooked. I can't get the off. I've been on this for 10 minutes. Ah, these here you've got to, after all of that, these you've got to pull them out because they've actually got tabs like this one. Honestly, I do wonder about my brain sometimes, whether it actually functions at all. Good job I didn't put them too hard, isn't it? We've got to the root of our problem, hopefully. So guys, now that we have got this out, you can actually see there's no rubber gasket here. That might just be a simple issue that causes it not to work. You can see the fuel pump in here. This is the little bugger that we've been trying to get to this whole time. To get to that, I'm going to take this piece off because that should allow me to remove this plastic all the way up without getting stuck and kind of get to there a bit easier. What I will do is take photos of everything in place so that you don't get anything wrong when you put it all back together. We'll move this one down, unplug this one, just so that we can get, there we go, get this piece up and over just that little bit more. Don't lose that Jubilee clip. Up and around the corner. What you might find is that as you're trying to pull this up, you might find that you can't take it out. That's because of these clips again, just here, so you can push those out a little bit, and it should just let you pull them out, push them out both sides, and then this one should come out, and there she is. So guys, of course I want to be taking this fuel pump out. As you can see, these little weird, whatever the hell they are, look like armadillos, these just need to be pushed back because they're again just in the way to stop the pump coming up through. Then you push those back, and then you should be able to just pull the pump out, also attached on that side. There you go. And again, that's just got caught, so pull that up. And then you're coming up. Ah, see, that might be the issue. Is that the right part? I'm pretty sure I should have an extra piece coming off here. See, there is fuel there. So you can see it. So it is coming through, which means that it is pumping. But I'm pretty sure that part should have an extra spout. I don't believe it's the right one for the car. There should be a little tube that goes in the smaller circle in there. This here, this should be a little gasket here. And that could be imperative to the running of the car. Can't do a lot more until I've replaced those parts and ordered the bits in. We're getting there. We just need new gaskets and a new fuel pump because the wrong one has been installed. Hopefully the A8 will be running very soon.
This is the old fuel pump and I'm going to replace it with the new fuel pump.
VDO. That's the people that I got it from on eBay. I think it was £120. That, if anyone needs it, is the part number. It's a bit dark outside, it's raining, so I'm just in here for now. So the difference between the old fuel pump and the new fuel pump is that this one has these two pieces. That is the old fuel pump. No extra nipple, should we call it. This one, extra nipple. I managed to get one of those from my usual mechanic, so that was great. He did that for nothing. This one, this O-ring that we didn't have before, I actually had to make myself because I couldn't find anywhere that did them big enough. So he pointed me in the direction of this, which is a splicing kit. And the idea is that you get these 1 metre lengths, nitrile, something like that. You get all these different diameters of it. So what I can do is I can run it around here to the length I need, add a little bit more, and use this adhesive here to bond it together. I was going to change those over. All it's going to be is take this piece off, this Jubilee clip, take the electric parts off, and it should be ready to go and go straight on. The socket size you need to undo these nuts here is 7mm. You're lucky because I found a great use for my oversized ears. I've had them for, well, funnily enough, my whole life. They are perfect for holding the torch. Let's undo these parts, like I say, 7mm. Live, left. Earth is eastward, that's what we're going to say. Come on, surely you're the same size. I can't understand why it's different sizes, that just makes it more confusing. This Jubilee clip's loose anyway, so it should just come off. Come on, so big! There we go. Right, that's the old one, put that back on there. Let's put that on. Obviously it's not attached to anything, so it doesn't matter. I hope that this video quality is brilliant for you. I hope you're learning loads, it's really educational. Right, that one's on. Now, that will go there. And that is just 7mm. There you go. Then I've just got to tighten this one up. And it goes back in there. Obviously this has got to go in through this first. What did I do with my life to be sat here in a shipping container with a torch in my ear? So what we're going to do now, lift this up. Pretty sure I've got to put that down. Does it fit in there? Yes. It's got to go down into the bottom here. It's got to slide down, isn't it? I wonder if there's a certain way it needs to slide down. Yes, there is. Because if you look on the bottom there, I'm sure you can see that down there. There's two holes. I need to line up the fuel pump, the bottom of it, these two pieces here, with that. So you join me in the back of the A8 again. This cramped little hole that I'm starting to call home. So what I'm trying to do is get this unit back in. I managed to get the fuel pump slotted back into place, but tell you what, this thing here is the absolute bane of my life. I've just spent 2 hours trying to get just this plastic piece back in, and it just will not sit properly in there because of the O-ring that I've put on. And then the O-ring that I put on snapped off because it was too tight. It is an absolute pain. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. I'm hoping that this is going to be alright, even though it's not sealed properly. I'm hoping it will still fuel okay, because I just want to get this thing running now. But it just won't sit in there. No matter what I've done, it just won't do it. I've managed to get it clipped in here, but all of this, it just won't go down. Every time you push it down, you open these up, push it down, it pops back up. And to be honest, the plastic's so brittle, and this piece is like £1,000. I'm not pissing about with it too much. I've come to realise what this was for. This little gasket actually goes on the top here, as you can see. And now I'm going to try and get this piece in. This is going to be the hard bit because it needs to go, I'm going to show you and remind myself, it needs to go down in here. And as you can see, the gasket needs to go on that bottom right there. That is going to be an absolute pain in the ass to line up because all of this is not circular. You don't just pop it in, you have to twist it and turn it and whatever else going in. I can't even remember which way it went, which way it came out, nothing. Absolutely. We've got a nice car. Let's try and make it as confusing as possible. We're still not the right way around, are we? Oh, but then again, yeah, that was the right way. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I finally got the unit back in. What an absolute palaver. The thing is, there's a couple of bits down there that have to go in a certain place. I don't know if it's properly lined up. I guess the only way I'll know is when I put this down here, whether it'll go the whole way down and screw in. Like, it's gone down. Oh, but see, it's not. That isn't going really where I want it to go. This is going to be a very long and tedious evening. So yes, I'm just going to put in this one here, this fuel line, and then this electrical, and then we should hopefully be good to go.
Thank you for watching the video. I really hope it's helped you out. Before I say anything else, I just want to thank all 74 of you that have helped me get a step closer to my goals by hitting that subscribe button. Next time, I change the A8's fuel filter, and I also blow down a hose. And most important of all, you find out whether my A8 will actually run.